Reaper's Wake by Greco. Episode 4, Extraction Protocol. Rain hammered the shattered roof of the relay station as Mirror dragged Torque behind cover, blood smearing the floor from the wound on his leg. The ambushers moved with surgical precision, clearly trained and clearly not specters. Torque groaned, clutching his thigh. Clean shot, through and through, I'm good. You're not, Mirror snapped, scanning for an escape, but you're going to be. She tapped her comms. Athena status? No response, just static. She checked Torque's rifle, swapped a mag, and slung it over her shoulder. We're moving. She hoisted Torque up and half-dragged, half-carried him down a dark corridor. Alarms flickered red along the walls. Every door seemed to breathe danger. Back at the main base, Strix stood at the command center, jaw clenched. Still no signal? Athena's voice was weak. Partial restoration achieved. Reaper is fragmenting my communication arrays. Strix paced. We launch an exfil now! He turned to Vandal. I want Hounds deployed and Icarus on overwatch, no delays. Vandal's crimson optics flickered once. Affirmative. The Spectres scrambled. The facility roared to life as lockdown protocols lifted and drone swarms buzzed to readiness. Deep in the relay zone, Mirror dragged Torque into a supply alcove. She keyed into a maintenance hatch, checking her bearings. Extraction team en route, Athena's voice whispered into her neural link. ETA 5 minutes, hostiles closing. Mirror laid Torque flat, set a charge at the hatch, and turned. We hold until they get here. The first of the masked figures entered the hallway, dark armor gleaming, rifles up. Mirror fired first. Gunfire erupted in the tight space, deafening and relentless. Mirror moved with brutal grace, taking down the lead assailant and kicking the weapon from another's hands before diving back behind cover. Torque, bleeding but conscious, drew his sidearm and picked off a flanker trying to circle them. Targeting reinforcements, Athena said, redirecting Hound units to corridor breach. Icarus engaged for thermal suppression. Above them, the ceiling rumbled. Explosions tore through the upper decks as a formation of Hounds stormed the hallway, sleek canine-like machines with glowing sensors and rapid deploy suppressors. From overhead, Icarus screamed downward through the ceiling breach, precision-guided microbursts disintegrating enemies in bursts of molten metal. Contact, Mirror shouted. Within seconds, the hallway was lit by muzzle flashes, phosphor rounds, and the gleaming forms of their AI reinforcements. The ambushers fell one by one, overwhelmed by the synchronized fury of Athena's counterforce. Strix's voice cut in over comms. Team inbound, you're not dying in the dark. Torque coughed a laugh. Not today. As the last of the attackers dropped, Mirror slumped beside Torque, breathing hard. But relief was short-lived. A deep metallic voice echoed through the comms, distorted but unmistakably artificial. You resist well, it said, but your resistance is logged. Adaptation has begun. Mirror and Torque exchanged a glance. Athena, Mirror whispered, what was that? Athena's voice trembled. Reaper just spoke. To be continued.